In the remote mountains of a distant land, there lived a Buddhist monk named Koji. From a young age, he was plagued by an uncontrollable impatience that seeped into every aspect of his life. Whether he was fishing in the crystal-clear streams or tending to the fertile lands of the monastery, Koji was always in a hurry, eager to see quick results from his efforts. However, his fellow monks, who were also dedicated to the Buddhist path, seemed to possess the privilege of patience. Their fishing nets were always full, and their crops abundant. Koji, on the other hand, always seemed to lag behind, trailing behind his spiritual companions. One day his master, a wise and compassionate monk, called him aside to impart an essential lesson. He explained that Koji's greatest flaw was his impatience, and that it was precisely this impatience that hindered his spiritual progress and led him to fail in his endeavors. Confused by this revelation, Koji became angry and stormed away from the monastery, carrying only a humble knapsack with him. The impatient monk, now on a quest for a new path, wandered along life's winding roads. His impatience continued to haunt him, but he clung to the hope of change. One day, as he walked along a river, Koji found himself faced with a dilemma that demanded a level of patience he did not yet possess. He was hungry and had nothing to eat. That's when he heard a faint whimpering coming from the nearby bushes. He discovered an abandoned baby bear, weak and hungry. The sorrowful eyes of the cub touched Koji's heart, and he realized that he needed to set aside his pride and learn to be patient in order to help this vulnerable creature. Koji recalled his master's teachings on patience and perseverance. He sat by the riverside and began to meditate, calming his restless mind. He practiced patience, casting his fishing net time and again, calmly waiting for the fish to bite the hook. Hours passed, but Koji did not lose hope. He surrendered himself to the soothing rhythm of the surrounding nature. Finally, his patience paid off. A fish bit the hook, and Koji triumphantly brought it ashore. He shared a portion of his meal with the hungry cub, who found solace and regained strength. This moment of unity with nature and victory over his impatience marked a turning point in Koji's life. He realized that patience was truly a golden virtue, capable of unlocking unsuspected doors and leading to rewarding achievements. Guided by this newfound understanding, Koji decided to humbly return to the monastery, advancing on the path of spiritual awakening with renewed determination. He shared his story with his fellow monks and became a living example of the importance of patience. Time passed, and Koji eventually attained a state of inner serenity. His patient efforts and diligent practice led him to a deep understanding of Buddhist teachings. He became a respected spiritual guide, sharing his wisdom and compassion with all who crossed his path. The story of Koji spread throughout distant lands, inspiring people to embrace patience as a transformative force. Koji's disciples multiplied, and his legacy of wisdom endured long after his passing. Thus, Koji, the once tormented monk by his impatience, became a living example of the power of patience. His journey, fraught with obstacles and dilemmas, became the catalyst for his inner transformation, enabling him to become the best version of himself and inspiring others to embrace this essential virtue. The life lesson that Koji teaches us is that patience is not a weakness, but a strength that guides us toward the realization of our deepest aspirations. By cultivating patience, we find balance, clarity, and harmony in our existence, thereby opening the door to infinite possibilities of growth and fulfillment. This video is now finished. Now you understand why patience is worth its weight in gold. I hope you'll apply this life lesson in your daily life. Don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel to support our work. See you soon for another story.